So I'm working my way down another branch, and things have been going pretty good. Assuming I can find the right key to press. And the mines are yielding very well. But I'm thinking at some point I'm going to want to do something different, just simply because I have spent the last great little while mining, and I think it's time to do some exploring. But first, we've got some lava to deal with, and I think I've got just a ticket for this, because here's something that gravel that people are always talking about how they don't like, and they think it's worthless and so on. That gravel is worth something indeed, because you take the gravel. Remember that gravel, like sand and water, is one of the few things in the game that obey gravity. So you take the gravel and you drop it into the lava, and it looks like nothing happens, but you just drop it again, and then drop it again, and you keep doing this, and eventually that lava is replaced all the way to the bottom of where it was with gravel. Given a choice, what would you rather dig into, lava or gravel? So if you encountered a small lava lake, you could fill it in with gravel or sand. Not just at the top, like you do with cobblestone or dirt, because that's just the top of the gravel, of the lava. The rest of the lava is still there underneath all of that. So, okay, here's more. Let's fill that in. Alright. Now, instead of being stopped, well, okay, maybe I am stopped. Yeah. The side passages. Okay. Well. Let's see how much gravel we can fill in here. Okay, that's filled in now. At least a little bit. Note to self, don't dig that little part out again. Okay. Another note to self, dig the top part of a wall first. You know better than that. So by digging the top part first, you can see there's lava there. Now, fortunately, I've been collecting gravel for quite some time, and I'm going to go get some. Just take some of the gravel out of there. And we'll see how much of this lava here we can actually fill in with gravel and make this tunnel extendable all the way to where I wanted it to be extended to. Yeah, there's a lot of lava here. But if you can fill it in, now I know, yes, it's true that you can turn it into obsidian, but really, honestly, how much obsidian do you need? Oh. And then how about that? Get the gravel back even. Well, honestly, after I collect this after I collect this coal, I would say this tunnel is just about used up in terms of, it's easily gone 15 torches, perhaps more. At least I think so. But anyway, like I said, I'm wanting to get into something a little bit different. I've spent an awful lot of time in tunnels, mining, digging, and it's been very successful and very profitable. But I think it's time to get out in the world, see the world, own the world, do something a little different. So, let's head back and get equipped to get out in the world and do some exploring. So, head on over to the base and drop a few things off, pick a few things up. Because while tonight is a nice, clear, starry sky, it isn't always the case. And since the thunderstorms come about, there have actually been times when I couldn't tell whether it was day or night, let alone what time. And so I need to fix that. For that, I will need some gold, a bit of redstone, and I'm also going to make a compass, so let's get out some iron, a little bit of exploring and traveling is a good idea, but wait a minute. Let's put the gold in the furnace, because I'm not going to get anywhere trying to make a watch out of gold ore. That is ridiculous. Okay, so make compass. As a matter of fact, I will make 2 of them. And leave one here at the base. Carry one with me. How are we doing with the iron or the gold? Enough for one. They will be gold enough to make another one. There. Now it'll be a lot easier to know what time of day or night it may be. And that's actually kind of important. And let's see, arrows. Let's see, we don't. After what I was just talking about, yes, let's bring some gravel. And I'll keep a full, I'll keep a full stack of gravel and a full stack of cobblestone. That'll be fine. I have some pork chops. I don't need to carry the string. I have some sticks. I'm not going to carry the leather. I'm not going to carry the tree sapling. I am going to make a diamond sword. Just simply because. Besides, this old iron sword was just about used up anyway. And I don't need to carry the flour. I was born some time ago, but it was not in the 60s, and I am not a flower child. Okay. So now we have a compass, a very loud cow that's going to meet its maker really soon if it doesn't shut up. Okay, that's it. I am not going to be out-talked by a doggone cow. That just isn't going to happen. Anyway, as I was saying, we have the compass that points towards spawn. We have a watch to know what time of day it is, which is really handy for storms, or those times when you're underground, or those times when things are going really rough graphically wise and you have to turn your render distance down low enough that you can't see it. You know, one of the reasons I want to take off like this is because, frankly, in all the time I've been playing this, I have not strayed very far from original spawn point. As a matter of fact, that mining base up there is as far as I've ever gone from the original spawn point. So, I'm going to take off, and I think I'm going to go ahead and continue in the direction taken by going this way. Because I've been to the top of this sand dune, or whatever it is, and the desert area does not extend very far. So I'm going to go up to the top of this, and then we're going that way. just to see what we can find. Just to be out exploring and doing something that isn't mining. Mining is great, and it's a great way to produce a lot of resources, but after a while it gets very boring. Make no mistake, I will return to mining, and I will eventually finish out that branch mine and extract everything that I possibly can from that mountain that has caused me so much difficulty. But it's time to get out in the world and see more of it. This thing generates an enormous amount of world. There's no reason not to see it. Shut up, cow. I didn't ask you. If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you. Let's see. Oh, that looks cool. Very impressive. And that looks cool too, but in a weird sort of way. Nobody asked you. Yes. Very nice. That is very special. Sort of a cubist version of a cliffhanger. Yeah, that's what it is. And obviously there's a rendering issue here along the side of this thing. Okay. One of the things I would like to find on this journey is a lot of saplings for the pine trees. I've got the regular saplings and I've got the birch trees saplings, but the pine trees I've only found one sapling for those, and I'd like to find a lot more. And pumpkins. What the heck? Okay. Another rendering issue, apparently. I don't know how much of that is just strangeness from the game itself, or the fact that my graphics card really isn't up to this. I've learned that the hard way. It really isn't. It can muddle along, but anything gets too complicated, it just isn't going to do it. Anyway, what I was saying was the pine trees. I really like the look of the pine trees, but have not found very many, and I have only gotten the one sapling. Definitely a thick forest area here. I don't think I want to be in a forest when sunset hits, though. Let's see, what do we have out here? Either a large lake or an ocean, beach, sheer cliff, kind of like the one I'm standing on. cruising through the treetops, taking falls that I shouldn't be taking. But what the heck? I really shouldn't do that. But when in the top of a tree, the easiest way to the ground, cut down the tree. I'm going to need the wood eventually anyway. Yeah, I know, an axe is the one thing I didn't bother to make, and I should have. But I can correct that. Alright. That does look like it goes on for quite a ways. Let's follow this around the shore a little while. I believe that's clay. I don't think I've found any of that before. Okay. This ocean is not filling in with anything else. So it might actually be an ocean. Or at least an extremely large body of water from the looks of it. Gather some reeds. They may come in handy for some reason. But I have no idea of what it might be right now. Looks like there might be some islands off that way. And so far, a large part of nothing over these ways. So, let's whip up a workbench. And craft a boat. And while I'm at it, I will go ahead and make an axe. In fact, I will make a couple of them. Just simply because they make cutting the trees down a little bit faster. That's always worthwhile. Alright. Break this down. Take it loose. I will, just in case anybody should ever pass this way. Yeah, like that's going to happen. Little post here with some torches on it, sort of as a beacon. There. Now as night falls, throw the boat in the water, chase after it because I kicked it too hard, and we'll head on out. spend the night out on the water, going who knows where. Other than that away.